My, te- my teacher gave this paper to me and told me to only give it to my mother. His mother's eyes were tearful as she read the letter to her child. Your son is a genius. The school is too small for him and doesn't have enough good teachers for training him. Please teach him yourself. After many years, after the boy's mother died, and he was now one of the greatest inventors of the century, one day he was looking through old family things. Suddenly, he saw a folded paper in the corner of a drawer in a desk. He took it and opened it up. On the paper was written, "Your son is adult. Your son is adult. We won't let him come to school anymore." The man cried. The man cried for hours and then he wrote in his diary, Thomas Alva Edison was an adult child. Thomas Alva Edison was an adult child that by a hero mother became the genius of the century. Why the story now? Much of the criticism has been directed to higher education in India over the decades. It is argued that the current education focuses more on acquiring encyclopedic knowledge rather than promoting the creativity to develop the ability and identify problems. As a result, the students are less able to analyze specific situations, to present and evaluate alternative solutions, stand up for their own opinions, and use their knowledge in practical applications. Honorable dignitaries, learned delegates, respected colleagues, and students, a very good morning to one and all. I am Pallavi, Assistant Professor of Management and organizing member of the event with you today on day of second day of 7-day online international faculty development program on new paradigms in management education. On behalf of the Department of Management, GGC Vijayanagar, I wish you all a warm welcome. Now, I am pleased to invite Mr. Kishore Kumar, Organizing Secretary of the program and Coordinator of MBA, to welcome the gathering.
Thank you, Pallavi Madam. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, to do more, and become more, you are a true leader. Good morning, everyone. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all to the second day of International Faculty Development Program on new paradigms in management education. I would like to begin my welcome speech with a quote from Benjamin Franklin. He once said, "Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn." People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. People will never forget how you made them feel. In resonance with the quotes I mentioned above, topic of the today's session is the power of participative learning. On behalf of the organizing team, I extend my sincere welcome to our beloved principal, Dr. B. Chandrasekhar sir, who is a motivating force and strength of the faculty members, who inspires us always to dream big, aim high, and set higher goals. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Kishore.
We are deeply honored to welcome our IQAC coordinator, Dr. Shubha, who always been a guiding force in organizing such sessions. Welcome, ma'am.
Om Namo Narayanaय.
Please be on mute. I am truly delighted to welcome our today's distinguished resource person, Dr. Tarun Chobisa, who wholeheartedly accepted our invitation and agreed to share his knowledge, skills, and expertise with us all today on power of participative learning. I extend my hearty welcome to convener of the event and HOD of Department of Management, Manjula R. Madam, for encouraging and handholding us in scheduling and organizing these sessions. I extend a warm welcome to the organizing coordinators, Pallavi Madam and Madhushri Madam, who have put in their heart and soul and who have made all the efforts to host this session with perfection. On behalf of this, our organizers of this event, I'm glad to welcome my dear colleagues, non-teaching staff, and students for taking out time from their busy schedule and joining hands in organizing this session. Many of you have made great efforts to join this event today. On behalf of the organizers, I offer you our most grateful welcome to all the respected participants from different parts of India and also other nations for joining today's session. To say we are thrilled to see you is an understatement. Welcome you all once again. Now I take the privilege of introducing today's distinguished guest, Dr. Tarun Chobisa, to the audience. He is a social entrepreneur and co-founder of C2 Sapling Education Private Limited. S2S works on constructive approach where students and teachers become constructors of knowledge rather than mere consumers of knowledge. He completed his MTech from Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati. He has completed his PhD in Electrical Communication Engineering from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. During his PhD, Mr. Tarun developed an algorithm to classify human and big cats using machine learning. He is the recipient of 3 Best Paper Awards. He was a faculty in Kalinga Institute of Technology, Bhubaneswar. He resigned from his job and co-founded C2 Sapling Education Private Limited, and for the last 3 years, he has been with it. He is a recipient of Mission 10X Dale Carnegie certification for high impact teaching skills. He is a mentor for change for Atal Tinkering Labs. Atal Tinkering Labs is a Government of India's flagship initiative under Atal Innovation Mission to create and promote a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship across the length and breadth of the country. The objective of this scheme is to foster curiosity, creativity, imagination, and young minds. Inculcate skills such as design mindset, computational thinking, adaptive learning, and physical computing, etc. He was an instructor for the Dream India camp, which follows Summerhill philosophy of children learn best with freedom from coercion. He has coordinated the mentorship program for Gifted Education Project by NIAS, that is National Institute of Advanced Studies, and also mentoring a mentee. He has organized, along with others, a couple of startup weekend events amounting to 54 entrepreneurship weekends altogether. He is a fellow of Crayons of Hope. He was a resource person in the faculty development program organized by Nagarjuna College. He is very passionate about improving the life quality of people by education, awareness, and networking. We truly believe that his talk will motivate many of us today to adopt new pedagogies in teaching our subjects more effectively using participative methods in classroom as well as online delivery of lectures. So once again, welcome you all and thank you very much for providing this opportunity. Over to you, Pallavi Madam.
Thank you, sir. I welcome you to the program. The key elements in the implementation of education are the students themselves. The current labor market affects university education to a larger extent, requiring a graduate of interdisciplinary knowledge and with the skills to find the solution to both technological and economic issues. But many contemporary students study subjects that are not qualified to their chosen field of study with a displeasure and unwillingness. The most common argument used therein is, what will I do in life? It depends on the teacher to explain the practical application of the unpopular subject or to ask the students themselves to identify possibilities for practical application. Participatory learning is a form of a reflective teaching approach. This method stresses the subjectivity of learners and the self-construction of knowledge. It is a shift from belief that Learners are empty plates who are supposed to be imparted with the knowledge to believe that learners can construct knowledge and learn on their own if properly guided. Participating methods expect a high degree of activity and personal involvement of participants in the learning process. To throw more light upon the topic, power of participative learning, I invite our today's resource person of the session, Tarun Chaubisa, co-founder C2 Sapling Education Private Limited, Bengaluru. Before handing over to the Chaubisa sir, I request all the participants to put their video on so the photo session should happen. It just take just 30 seconds to take the photo. Please put your video on. All the participants, delegates. Thank you. Now over to Tarun Chaubisa sir.
Thank you, Pallavi ma'am, and thank you, Kishore sir, and all the team members who are organizing this event for inviting me and sharing whatever learning I have. So thanks a lot for that. And thanks all of you who are here today. 290 of us. Wow, what a number it is. And Pallavi ma'am and Kishore sir has done my job very easy because they have told most of the things what I am going to tell. So I don't have to tell anything now. So that's really good. So let me quickly share my screen and we will move forward. Yeah. So as all of you are aware, today's topic is about power of participative learning, right? But before I start the topic, I would really like to share this one thing, which is very close to my heart. And it is said that anyone who help a child in his life is a hero to me. So this is said by Fred Rogers, and I completely believe into that. So all of you are heroes for me. Okay, all of you are leaders, as Kishore sir said. So a big gratitude to all of you. So how can I develop anything in my heroes? I can't develop anything in my heroes, right? So I'm not here to develop anything in you or teach you anything. We are going to learn together. So we are going to learn from each other. So that would be the true objective of today's session. So before we move to the activity, if you can quickly write in the chat, how are you feeling today? So I think last session you had a session on emotional intelligence and how does it affect pedagogy. So let's see, how are you feeling today? So if you can quickly write in the chat. Joy, refreshed, awesome, energetic, happy. Wow. All positive emotions. That's really great. Wow. Okay. Anyone who is feeling confused, nervous? Why will you feel nervous, right? Nervous? I should feel nervous because I am in front of so many of you who are well versed in their subjects and the pedagogies and all. So, okay, at least someone is having the mixed feeling. Okay, that is the same feeling I also have. So I am a little nervous, but very excited to be in front of all of you. So thanks for sharing all of your feelings on the chat. And I really love confused people. So I will try to confuse you today. Let's see whether I can achieve that goal. So when I see confused people, I feel very happy. Okay. So we'll discuss more about it maybe as we progress. That why the confusion is good or whether it is bad. Right? So we'll do that. Okay. So let's start with the activity. So today what we are going to do is that we are going to use a tool called Padlet. Before I share the link of the Padlet, can anyone tell me if you already have used the Padlet? Please say yes in the chat. If you have not used it, let me know.
Tarun sir, can you just check your
Yeah.
audio if you are on mute.
Yeah, correct. Thank you for that. Okay, so let me, at least some of you have used it. Many of you have not used it. So let me quickly share how to use it. So you will see something like this when I will share the link of the Padlet. What you have to do is that you have to click on this plus sign. When you click on this plus sign, you can write down your name here, let's say Tarun, and you can respond to whatever you believe. So I think whatever you want to write, complete thing, you can write it here and just click outside. So once you click outside, you will see that we will be able to see this post, right? So this is very simple tool to use. So let me share the link of the Padlet in Zoom chat. If you are finding any difficulty in using the Padlet, let me know on the chat. I'm also looking at the chat. So the first thing is that let's spend some time thinking about what is management, what is business administration, and what is commerce. So I'm looking forward to your responses on the Padlet. Okay, I can see some of you already started writing. Uma ma'am is writing. That's great. Yeah. Ashik Sultan is writing. So I will not be using ma'am and sir for your name. So please excuse me for that. It would be easy to call just by name. So, but yeah, I really like you are all my heroes and leaders, so don't take it otherwise. Okay, Manjula ma'am is writing the answer. Okay, great. So many of you are writing. If anyone is finding any difficulty in using the Padlet, let me know, or you can write on the chat also. That is also fine. If you are really finding difficult to write on the Padlet, if you are able to use it, please write on the Padlet itself. So Ashik is saying getting things done, that is management. Okay, great. Manjula ma'am is saying manage people is the management. Okay. Someone is saying managing staff with humble as leaders. Wow, that is management. Wow, so many responses are coming. Yeah, we will spend 1 more minute on this and then we will move forward. So you will not be able to see some of the responses because I have not approved it. So I will be able to see, but you will be able to see a couple of responses which already I have approved. So if you have already written, you can also go through the others' responses. What do others think about it? Okay. Managing yourself. Art and science of getting things done. Wow, that's really great. So keep writing your responses if you are already not written. Okay, so I'm going to write another question on the Padlet, which is about why teach management, business administration, or commerce. So whoever has written the reply to the first question and also have gone through a couple of other responses, you can start writing the response for the column number 2, which is about why teach management, commerce, business and administration, or whatever you are teaching. So let's not limit to these 3 things. If you are from some other departments, please feel free to answer for those also. Sangeeta ma'am is saying proper utilization of man, money, material in the business. Wow, interesting. 3 M's. Vinay Kumar sir is saying that we should teach management so that we share skills for development. Interesting. Soumya ma'am is saying to succeed in life. Wow. So we are looking beyond the subject boundaries and going to even our life, right? Someone is saying for sustainability. Wow. So we are even thinking about the environment, about our future generation. Wow. Really nice. Make life simple. Wow. Very nice. Okay, great. So yeah, keep writing again the responses for that question also. I'm writing the third question. So we have discussed what and why. So let's go to the third thing, which is about. So once we know that what it is and why we are teaching, the next thing is that how should we teach it, right? So that is the next question. So let's see what do everyone think about it. So please respond to column number 3 if you have already responded to column number 2. Practical knowledge, two-way teaching, making students involved, case studies. Wow, very nice. I think you are going to have a complete session on case studies. So interesting, very nice. Lecture plus case study plus practical exposure. Okay, interesting. Blending theoretical and practical knowledge. That is what Rupam is saying. Interesting.
There are some more responses in the chat box as well.
Yeah, you can pitch in, Kishore sir. Yeah, I'm trying to look there also. So yeah, Bangaru is saying case study. Interesting. Yeah, many of you are talking about case studies. Najir is saying experiential learning. Very interesting. Wow, great. So I think we can see it and we are learning from each other also. Please try to go through the responses of others also. I'm amazed by the way all of you are responding, right? So many different ways you have already mentioned, right? Very interesting. Wow. So let's move forward. So what we are going to do now is that we are going to do a breakout. Okay, what does it mean? How many of you have used breakout? If you can write in the chat yes or no. Breakout in the Zoom chat. If you have used with your students or anyone else. Build trust. Wow. Umraj ma'am is saying that. No. Mohammed sir has not used. So most of you have not used. Some of you have used it. Okay, great. So what we are going to do is that we are going to use this breakout room. So what will happen that right now we are almost like 3:30. So we will make 50 breakout rooms. Okay. So it means that in each breakout room will be around 6 to 7 of us. And what we have to do is that I'm going to discuss about that, what we have to do. But before I discuss that, what we have to do after the breakout, that is very important. Okay. So when you leave the breakout room, don't leave the meeting. Okay. Don't leave the meeting. Don't click on this option, leave the meeting. Otherwise you will be out of the meeting. So click on this option, says leave breakout room. Okay. Otherwise you will be out of the meeting and you have to rejoin. So we don't want to lose you. So please click on the leave breakout room when it ends. So that is the first logistic aspect about the breakout room. So coming to the activity which we are going to do in the breakout room is that we are going to read something and this breakout room will be for 15 minutes. And the reading is about a particular topic which says what leaders really do. And it is by John Kohler. And what you have to do is that during the breakout room, you also have to write down on the Padlet. So I'm going to create one more column on the Padlet here, you can see. Right, so I am creating this column on the Padlet. So summary. So a brief of the document. Okay, so what you have to do is that you click on this, write down your group, whatever, if you want to name a group or group number, anything. So let's say group N, whatever group number you have. And then you can write down whatever brief, whatever you try to understand from the document, you can write down here. So this you have to do not right now. Please don't do it right now because you have not read the document yet. So that is what you have to do. And this you have to do during the breakout room. So don't wait that once the breakout room is over, then you will do it. So keep doing it whenever you are in the breakout room. But before you start reading the document, the next thing what you have to do is that you have to decide something as a team. Okay, you have to take a decision as a team, or whatever team you have, 6 or 7 members in your team. And the decision what you have to do is that how will you achieve this task? How will you achieve this task, which is about writing a best summary of this document on the Padlet team, right? How will you achieve that task as a team? So that is what you have to decide as a team before you move to the task. Okay, so those are the logistic aspects and some instruction with respect to activity. If anyone has any question, you can quickly write into the chat with respect to this activity. Otherwise, I'm going to start the. So I will wait for a few seconds. If there is any question, any clarity, anything is needed on this aspect, please let me know. I'm also going to create another column which is about the reading document. Okay, so this reading document will be posted on this column from which you can download, or it will also be posted on the WhatsApp group, so that if you don't able to use it from here, at least you should be able to use it from the WhatsApp group. So let me put this document quickly on the chat while you are writing if you have any questions or doubts. Yeah, so that document is getting uploaded. I will also put this instruction with the slide which I have just shared with you. So because in the breakout room, I will not be there in every breakout room. So instruction also I am putting it here so that if I am not there, at least you can go through this slide and you can understand that what exactly you have to do. But if you need any help at any point of time, you can always call for the help. So there will be one option in the breakout room saying that call for help, something like that. So you can click on that and I will know that you need some help. So I can come to your breakout room and help you out. So that is all from my side. Kishore sir or anyone, any question was there? Is document same for everyone? Yes, Divya ma'am, document is same for everyone. Please repeat once again. Yes, Soumya ma'am. What we have to do is that we have to read this document, what leaders really do as a team, and have to write down the summary of that document on the Padlet on this column, a brief of the document. And we have to decide as a team how will we do this task efficiently, right? So that is the task which we have to do. Okay, let me see if there is any other questions. I hope that I answered everything.
Tarun
Kishore
sir?
sir, any other questions? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Tarun sir, is the document will be visible to all the users?
Yes, yes, yes. It is visible to all the users.
Okay.
I will also put it here. So maybe on the
Will you
chat
please share
itself,
the
we can put it, or we can also on the WhatsApp group.
Yes, please share the Padlet link once again so that others also
Yeah.
can use it.
Correct. Yeah, please save this Padlet link or click on this so that it is opened in one of your browser tabs, so that when you go to the breakout, you have this link with you. Anything else before we break out? We are good to break out? Okay, great. So let me start breakout rooms. So you will see a tab on your browsers saying that join breakout room. So please click on that and you will go to your respective breakout rooms. If you see the option of joining on the, okay, I think it is not opened yet. Yeah, now you should be able to see. So if you see that option, please let me know on the chat before you move to the breakout room that you see that option. Okay, you don't see it. No sees that. Okay. So there is some issue. Okay, let me recreate this thing. So let me reduce the number of breakout rooms, probably that may help. Do you see it now? Yeah, now I think you should be able to see. Okay, great. Aisha ma'am says that yes. So yeah, you can click on that and join your breakout room and please do that task. This will be for 15 minutes and we will be back.
Hello, sir. I'm not able to hear you.
Please join the breakout.
I was on mute actually.
Okay.
Some of you have already joined it. So please join.
Okay, man. So, can you see the document? I didn't open it.
No, sir, I haven't seen the document yet.
Babu sir, Vishnupa sir, ma'am, Nandini ma'am, please join.
Did you open the
Sir, ma'am, please
document
join.
he shared in the chat box? 1 second.
Chiranjeevi sir.
I'll just try to open the Padlet.
Open the Padlet.
Some rooms are at least. Some rooms you still have to join. So, ma'am, please join. Ishwari, please join. Okay, some of you are saying could not see. Okay, Vinodini ma'am is saying that link is here.
So you can see now. You have to just open the link. Go to chat.
Yes, yes, I have seen the Padlet.
Can you see the document? You see the document, man?
Yes, sir, I'm able to see the document.
Hello, Shobha madam.
Yeah, someone is there on the plus. Do you have any questions? Yeah. Right. You can unmute yourself. Yes, sir. You can unmute yourself and tell me. If you are not able to join, you can even discuss in the main room. So you can have one room open in the main room itself. You can start. Krishna sir, you can start discussing in the main room if you are finding any difficulty in joining the breakout room.
Hello.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I will also join now itself.
Okay.
President
So
called.
correct. So anyone who was there earlier would like to take a lead and start discussing in this group what we have to do. Okay, let me share what we have to do is that we have to read this document as a team, whole team, whatever, whoever is there in this room. And we have to share a summary of that on our Padlet. So how to share the summary is that we have to go here and there's a column called a brief of the document, where you'll see there is some sign, something called plus here. You click on that, you can write down your group name. Okay, so group name, let's say M, and then you can write down the brief, whatever you want to write. So, but this task has to be done as a team rather than as an individual. So all of us, whoever is here, can start discussion here itself. Vishnu sir has raised the hand. Vishnu sir, do you want to say something? You can unmute yourself and tell. Okay, I can still see many of us are here, so we can start discussing. Who wants to take a lead here? Okay, so let me start and others can join about it. So what is the best way to read this document in a given time? We are only left out with almost few more minutes, maybe 5-6 more minutes. So please write down your ideas in the chat. Best way to read this document in a given time. Please write down your ideas in the chat. Okay, some of you are coming back. Okay, Sujata ma'am is saying by division of work principle. Very interesting, ma'am. Very nice. Interesting. So Sujata ma'am, do you want to take a lead right now? Unmute yourself and let's see if we can spend another 4 or 5 minutes figuring out how to do it. Please unmute yourself and you can start the conversation. Others can pitch in your ideas. Keep writing your ideas on the chat. What is the best way we can read this document in a given time?
Sir, good morning, sir. This is Sujata.
Good morning, ma'am.
Division of work could be the one of the principle which we can apply to read such a long document in a short time. That's the one thing
Great.
what we can do. And the second thing is by finding the key words from the document. That's the another way. Those are the two
So
ideas.
Sujata ma'am, you have a team here, whole team. Can you use this team to efficiently do this task?
Sorry, sir.
You can try. So we have one right I want to give to every one of you, and that right is right to be wrong. Okay. So there is nothing right. It should be right. You do in whatever way you think it is correct. Okay. It may be right. It may be wrong. It is perfectly fine. So all of you have the right to be wrong. So use that right. Okay. So Sujata ma'am, you can go ahead. Don't worry about it.
Okay, sir. There is Dr. T. Vijay Chitra. She is also answered.
Okay.
And Dr. Gayatri Devi came. She has also answered for the question.
Okay. Yeah, Gayatri Devi ma'am also said
Our
division of work. Vijaya ma'am is saying subdivide the content for each member, discuss with the team in the order of content, and finally conclude the concept. Interesting. Very nice. Yeah. So Gayatri ma'am, Sujata ma'am, and Vijaya ma'am, would you like to take a lead quickly and see if we use this team efficiently? We are all leaders, right? We are creating leaders. So we are definitely leaders. So let's take a lead and see how efficiently we can. So are the emotions changing now? Earlier, everyone was energetic. Everyone was happy, right? So is there a change in the emotion? If there is a change in the emotion, also you can write down on the chat what kind of emotions we are going through it right now. So it is very important to keep track of our emotions because emotions drive us, right? So how do we respond? It depends on emotions. Umras is saying talk to people what you read. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to your emotions. I'm happy now. Earlier I was nervous, but right now my emotion has changed. Let's see if your emotions has changed now. Yeah, you can write down your emotions in the chat. Let me quickly, Kishore sir and Pallavi ma'am, you take care of this discussion here. I will quickly go to 1 or 2 rooms and come back in a minute or so. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
There are emotions like confused, curious.
Yes, absolutely right, Sujata. I mean, there is no active participation.
Even we weren't aware about the Zoom breakout rooms.
We are learning now. Thank you, Jobisi sir, for teaching us.
Actually, in online sessions, we can definitely break out into rooms and give assignments to our students, make them actively participate. Is Tarun sir in meeting?
Oh, he is in breakout room. He's in another room. Sir, you're mute. Sir, you're on mute.
So those who have not joined the breakout rooms are here in this main meeting.
I think so.
Looks like.
Okay, great. So I could go to a couple of breakout rooms and see what exactly is happening. And I can also see a couple of responses on the chat now about different emotions. So some of them are saying we are confused. Some of us, you are still curious. Jyoti ma'am is still curious. Very nice. Jyoti ma'am, can you unmute and tell what are you curious about?
Sir, anyone can unmute?
Yes, ma'am, you can unmute and talk.
Yes, sir, it's good. It's happy and quite interesting. We used to do it in the classes, right? For interactive sessions. So it's easy. We can do it, sir. No problem.
Yeah, also along with your feelings, if you can also write down why are you feeling that, that would be great in the chat. Okay, so I'm going to close the breakout rooms now, and we'll discuss everything in the main room, what exactly happened and what could have been done, something else, and all those things. So in another 1 minute or so, everyone will be here back. So let's see what have they done. Okay, Gayatri Devi ma'am is saying that puzzled about where to start and where to conclude. Very nice. Okay. So Gayatri Devi ma'am, would you like to unmute and tell why were you puzzled? Okay, how to create? Vanita ma'am is saying, please explain how to create breakout rooms in Zoom. Yeah, I will do that. So let everyone be back, and then I will explain you how to create the breakout rooms.
Even Tarun sir, I was in one of the room. I was confused where to start reading the document, and actually I left. I left. I couldn't go through the entire document or plan what to do or provide the work.
Correct. Yeah, it is a 14-page document, I think, and doing that task in 15 minutes is really a challenging task. So yeah, I can understand that. So Divya ma'am is saying that no one responded in the room except one. Yeah, very interesting observation. And yeah, please keep sharing your experiences on the chat, or maybe I will just create another column.
Same thing. Participants were not able to respond. We did our part.
Sir, sorry for the interruption. We were just typing and the time went out.
Okay, interesting. So I have created this column on the Padlet which says reflection breakout room. So please write down your reflections with respect to breakout room activity on that column. So it is column number 7. So I am going to name that also. So whatever you are writing in the chat, if you can write down on that column number 7, that would be great. It will be more organized and it would be helpful in discussion.
Please share Padlet link once again, sir.
Yeah. I will. So while others are writing, let me also show you how to create breakout rooms, because some of you asked. So I have shared the Padlet link in the chat, Zoom chat. You can use that. So let me quickly share my whole screen so that you can see what exactly I'm doing. So I will stop sharing. Okay, I think I stopped sharing it. Okay, I hope you can see my, yeah, if you can mute yourself for some time. Okay, great. So you can see now my screen. So please pay attention to this part right now, and then you can go back to the Padlet for the reflection. So I'm telling you how to create breakout rooms. You will see this kind of control. So you click on this more, and you will see many different options here, right? So when you click on the breakout rooms, right, you will see this kind of window. So I will just say that recreate. Okay, so when I say recreate, so okay, let me, yeah, so you can see the options here. So how long do we want? That also we can decide. So if you want to have it for 15 minutes, we can write down the 15 minutes there, right? And also the countdown timer, when it will end, how long do we want to give the time for the participants before it closes, right? So, so let me close this.
I think we were unable to see the Zoom settings.
Oh, is it?
We are seeing only.
Let me. Okay. Let me share again. So. Okay. Let me stop sharing. Okay. So I think let me share now. Okay. Can you see now? Zoom settings. Can you see? Kishore sir?
1 second.
I'm moving the.
No,
So
sir.
we're not able to see the.
No, sir. We are able to see the Padlet
Yes.
Okay.
screen.
Fine. So, okay, then there's some issue with sharing, I think. So what I will do is that I will pass on a document or video, how to create the breakout rooms in our WhatsApp group. So you can go through it, how to do that. Okay. Is that okay? So I think someone asked for how to do that. So yeah. Okay. Okay, Sunita ma'am has written very nice things in the breakout room 39 on the chat. Very interesting. So let me also share my screen and go to the Padlet. Okay, so let's quickly see what are the reflections. So one reflection is leader is the one who make everyone win. Okay, management and leadership is different. We had subgroup but didn't had communication among. Okay, yeah, who is that? Can you please unmute yourself and share more experience with respect to that? Who is saying that we had subgroups but didn't had communication among? Okay, it is really new for us, not able to went with discussion. Very nice. Yeah, so that is another quality of the leaders or the managers, right? Many times we will be under some uncertain situations, which will be very new to us. Now, our job is that how to respond to that, right? So that is very important. So thanks for sharing that reflection. Okay, some of you were very confused how to use a breakout room. So left and return back to the room.
Mostly class.
Someone on edge, do you want to share something? Okay, thanks. Okay, so someone is saying interesting. Can you please unmute yourself and tell whoever is saying interesting what was interesting? Leader is a person who manages the event. Okay. It was a very interesting discussion. Yeah, I am very curious to listen to some of the discussion what happened in the breakout room. So anyone who had a good discussion, if you can unmute yourself and tell us what exactly happened.
Rakshita madam, you can unmute yourself now and you can talk. You wanted to share the view.
Thank you so much, madam. And I'm really very happy the session is going on very much interesting. So all thanks to the organizers and the resource person. So I was in breakout room number 36. Yeah, so we together, I mean, as you were telling, we were all new. We have not seen each other. We have not spoken to each other. But as you were telling, sir, as a quality of a leader, right, or a manager, how we have to manage, we just started to know each other without just by our names. Yeah, so Rakshita, Shilpa ma'am, Sunita ma'am, Vinay Kumar sir, Rupa ma'am. So we just started to have a discussion how a leader has to be. Yeah, and we were discussing and we were just typing it out, but we could not help that because of time. So that is also one learning which we have to understand, managing time. So this case study, this experience of sharing, not knowing, but still as a team, we tried to come up with some solution. And we can see one of our team members, she has posted already regarding the discussions that is done by Sunita ma'am. So this is in short the experience which we had for short time, but a very good learning experience. So thank you all so much for that experience.
Great. Thanks, Rakshita ma'am, for sharing that. We are really happy listening to that because you said that we didn't know each other, right? So there we have this resistance, right? We have a fear that who should start. I'm very curious to know that how the discussion started in any of the group, like who started. I'm very curious to know if any other group want to share.
So in our group, it was me and Sunita ma'am who started with hello, good morning.
Okay, wow. Very interesting, very interesting. So many times we can start with some simple discussion, right? Rather than the topic, we can just say hello and others may open up. Very nice. Rupa, do you want to say something? Rupa ma'am, you are unmuted.
There is Imran Katya sir shared something. If he is willing to share with audio, he can unmute him. Imran Katya sir.
There is also from room number 28, Jagdishwar, Ganesh, Vinay, and Sunil also have written their reflections. So anyone from your group, if you want to share. I was also very happy that Rakshita ma'am even remember all the names also. Wow, in such a short duration. Interesting.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, any other group?
Yeah, actually, unfortunately, we couldn't able to discuss each other due to some background noise. We did not done that from my end, but I would like to share few my understanding and experience of this particular document. I felt it's really a very good article. So what I understood about from this document is it's clearly exhibits and focus on how leaders and leadership would make the differences in terms of handling situation and circumstances that lead to the right direction. So here the complete document is explained about how conventional management and how the leadership would make differences. So there is a clear demarcation between how management works and how leadership will create impact and sustainability in the business. So second point is the complete management dimension have been changed into a new dimension in terms of there is a clear differentiation between how leaders setting the directions and aligning the people and motivating and inspiring. But when it comes to management, planning, budgeting, organizing, staffing, controlling, so these are all maybe it is a complementary and it could be required, but leadership will the main the impact factor, how leadership dimension has been changed, how leaders can impact in terms of motivating, inspiring, and how they will take the entire organization into the right direction by motivating the people. So that's what I understood, and I just thought to share it with you all.
Great, great. Thanks, Kant sir. That's really interesting. Let me tell you a secret. Okay. So the objective of this activity was not to read the document. Okay. So that was not the task. Okay. The task was something else to do. Though I told you to do that task, but there are many hidden things which were there. Okay. So some of you earlier mentioned that why teach management and commerce, right? And one of you said that we should teach in order to motivate young youth who are willing to do something creatively. So proper guidance is needed. Okay. So motivating basically. So I am very curious to know, was there any group where someone motivated others?
Yeah, I was in group 26.
Yes.
Kishore sir just motivated and left the breakout room. So I have downloaded the entire document, and in the process of reading, what I've understood is like, where our leaders should meet regularly once in a month so that the problems can be discussed. Maybe at length I have discussed, I have read the document because I was the only one in the breakout room. In between, Shobha madam and Naga madam joined and they left.
Okay. So that is another interesting thing, right? So like,
Can I share my experience in our breakout room?
Yeah,
yeah. So in our breakout room, we had Vinay Kumar sir. He was like, after the discussion started, he made everyone to discuss, and he was sharing his point of view, and he was motivating everyone. Okay, this is what I felt. What do you feel? Like he was taking the initiation and he was making everyone discuss. Right? And again, one thing which we can understand is there are some technical problem with madam, one of our team member, but she again managed it and she came back by managing that technical problem. So this is how we were able to understand the qualities of leader. If we want to teach the students, firstly, we need to have the experience of that. That was understood from this activity.
What a great thought, Rakshita ma'am. Very nice. Yeah. So, so as Rakshita ma'am said, like if we want to inculcate any of the skills in our students, first we have to inculcate those skills in ourselves. If we are not behaving as a leaders, we can't create leaders, right?
Sir, so, that's why I'm, sir, Vinay Kumar is here.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, sir.
Vinay Kumar. That's why I quoted the first sentence on leadership, that practicing better than preaching. What we practice, that will be demonstrated to the students, and they will also inculcate that attitude and skill of developing the new things. If we only preach and come out, that's why it is rightly said that practicing is better than preaching. So that is the leader's main quality. We have to practice the things rather than preaching them.
Very nice. Very nice.
So that is how the breakout room number 36 has started. With this particular sentence only, we started the discussion, and so many people have contributed a lot. So accordingly, we have made some typing also. I think she has lost, the madam has lost because of running short of time. So that is a very wonderful discussion among all the members. It was a very nice session, sir. Thank you.
Very nice. Thanks a lot for talking about this practicing and not preaching, right? Because that was, now we can even connect our two activities which we did. So first activity we did, which was about thinking about, self-reflecting about, participating with the self, that what is management, why to teach management, what is the best way to teach management, right? So we all talked about that. And then we have done this activity, and then we can see whether these two things correlate or not. So whatever we are talking, whatever we are saying, are we practicing that thing or not? That is very important. So that was the exact reason for this activity, whatever we did, right? So that is a self-reflection for every one of us to understand what are we saying and what are we doing. Is there a difference between saying and doing, or are we doing exactly what are we saying, right? So that was another option.
Sir, namaste, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, my name is Armand Ray, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
From Gulbarga University, sir. Research scholar again, sir.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Can I talk in Kannada, sir, please?
Yeah, I can't understand it, but yeah, you please talk and others can translate maybe.
Sir, ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ try ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Okay, sir.
ಮಾತಾಡಿ.
Madam, ನಾವು room number 4 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಾವು.
Okay.
Room number 4 ಮೇಡಮ್. ಭಾನುಮತಿ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಬಿಂದು ರಾಣಿ ಮತ್ತು ಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಘೋಷ್, ಜೈನಾ ಮತ್ತು ಮೇರಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ 6 ಜನ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಾವು.
ಸರಿ ಸರ್.
ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಲೀಡರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವನಿಗೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವನಿಗೆ ತಾಳ್ಮೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಮೇಡಮ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಒಬ್ಬ ಲೀಡರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಇರೋ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಪಕ್ಷಪಾತ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾಧಾನ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೇನೆ ನಾವು ಗುಡ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಆಗುವಂತ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಇನ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮೇಡಮ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮೇಡಮ್.
Sir, Chobisi sir, did you understand what he is talking about?
I understood a little bit. One is about the patience, second is about the communication. Was there something else also?
Third one is there should not be any discrepancy in considering team members.
Very nice, very nice. Very nice point, Hanmant Rai sir. Okay, great. So I think that is a good reflection on
Thank
the
you, sir.
activity
Thank you.
we did. Now let's quickly move to the next activity. Basically one more thing which we talked about, managing people, right? So before managing the people, it is very important to observe people, right? So I would like to discuss more about observation, but probably we may not have enough time about observation. But maybe every one of us can think that, did we observe, did we notice what were we doing, right, as an individual, and what were we doing as a team member, and what others were doing as a team member. So it is very important to observe people, because if we want to manage or if we want to lead, right, then it is very important to observe first, and then only we can do the other things, right? So that is one thing which I wanted to discuss, but I think probably we may not have enough time, but please reflect on these three things. What all happened during the activity? What all did you notice? And did you pay attention to yours and others' behavior, right? So these are the three things which we can have the self-reflection maybe after the session. Okay, so I will skip this thing. Now, so we talked about why teach management and commerce, right? So one thing which also came from the discussion was about managing people, understanding how people behave. So for that, we have to observe first, as I was saying, right? So are we doing that? Are we practicing what we are preaching, as one of you said, right? So that is one of the things. Now, let's say we might not be doing it, or many of us might be doing it also. But let's say if I want to develop these skills of observation, how can I do it? First thing is that we have to be very conscious about it. Okay, so we have to be conscious about it, that I have to observe, right? If we are conscious, then we will observe. So that is the first thing. Second thing is that dedicate some time for observing. You can just go in some mall, sit there, observe. Okay, and observe that how the people are behaving. Is someone shouting? Why is that person shouting? Observe that. So we will develop this observation skill. Then think from multiple perspectives. So when we are seeing that a father is shouting on a son, we should think that why is the father shouting, and should not think only one perspective. We should have multiple perspectives. Probably child might have done something, or it might be the behavior of the person. Okay, it can be many things, right? So think from the multiple perspective. Then watch people in crowd, as I said. Observe our seniors. That is the best way to learn. Okay, one of the best way to learn. So like we can learn from our colleagues, from our seniors, right? So that is another thing which we can do it. And observe our family member, right? Because we are learning from everyone. So observe each and everyone. So let me tell a story. So once there was a family where there was a father, mother, and two sons. And father used to beat the mother, and two sons used to observe that. After a couple of years, when they grew up and they got married, one son used to beat his wife, and other never used to beat. Okay, so what will happen that both of them observed the same thing. Both of them observed the same thing, but the interpretation was very different, right? So one thought that my father can do it, so I can also do it. What is big deal, right? If he can do it, I can also do it. That is what he thought. But other person thought that he focused on the feelings. He focused on the feelings of the mother, how she was feeling at that point of time, right? So in that way, he felt that pain, and he said that whatever my mother is facing, I should never do with anyone else, right? So it is very important to observe and also interpret in a proper way and connect with people. This emotion aspect, which was talked yesterday, the feeling aspect, is important in each and every aspect, right? So that is one thing which we can do. Okay, a quick activity again. So this is related to the accounting. I know Pallavi ma'am teaches math, so I think she would also be interested in this. So let's say this is a very simple activity, may not be at the college level, but let's say something like this is given in the book or given to the student, that these are the following transactions. Okay, now you have to create a cash book. Okay, so you have to create a cash book. What do you think? Will this activity motivate students? Pallavi ma'am, do you want to quickly tell? What do you think? Will this activity motivate students?
Yes, of course, sir. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Why do you think it will motivate?
Because it will make the students to solve themselves the problem. So instead of we solving the problem, if they prepare the cash book themselves, it gives you the practical perspective to the teaching.
Okay, interesting. That's interesting, Pallavi ma'am. But at least I also had some similar questions in my 10th or somewhere close to that, but it never motivated me. It never made me curious doing this thing. So can we think as a group that how can we make this activity interesting? If you can write down in the chat quickly, how can we make this activity more interesting? Whatever activity you are seeing on the screen.
Sir.
Yeah, Vijay Kumar sir.
Sir, we can have a role play for this. In the classroom itself, we can have a role play.
Role play, wow, very interesting.
The cash book will be written on the board by the student. One has to act as the owner of the business. One has to act as a different roles. For example, Raguswamy and Mr. Roy, like that. They have to assign the role, so they will come to know about the each and every transaction, and they can write it on the board. So whether others will understand it very clearly, what is happening in the business.
Correct, correct.
So
Very
that will be the final balance will be accurately, it is according to the book's answer only.
Correct.
So the same thing we can apply to our family budget also. For example, electricity bill, ration, grocery, how much amount we expended, and we can assign the same assignment to them to write a 1 month's accounting of your family in the same fashion.
Correct. So I think Vinay Kumar sir mentioned two things. One is role play, and second thing he mentioned very nicely, which is about our own family. Probably I might not get motivated seeing someone else cash transaction, but if someone tell me that, okay, go to your family, talk to your father and mother and see that what kind of transaction happen and create an account, okay, create a cash book of that, then I will be more connected to it, right? So it is very important to connect to the activity. So very nice point, sir, you have mentioned. Another thing which can be done quickly is that once we have this accounting, we can also ask that what will we do with the cash book, right? So let's say, can we do the analysis of that? Where is the money going more? Where is the money going less? And so many different aspects. Can we reduce the expenditure? Can we increase the income? All these analysis can also be done once the cash book is ready, right? So all these things probably will motivate students more than just creating a cash book from some written transactions given to them. Right? Feedback link, okay. Team activity, now Navina ma'am is saying, okay. Great, yeah. Team activity would be a great idea. Okay, so this is one of the documents from University of Pune, and it is about the basic skills and in commerce and teaching methods. So I have just picked one aspect of that, which is about the observation. Okay, and it says that this perhaps is one of the most readily available and unsophisticated method of learning, observing how people behave and react to others, and in different situations can provide some knowledge, right? So it is not like we learn only from the books, we also learn from observation and also observing people. Then it says watching, listening, and reflecting. We also did a reflection, right? So watching, listening, and reflecting on what has been seen can help understanding how people operate, right? And this understanding helps the manager in his own development. So in his or her, so that is a modification, it should be there in the document, because the manager can be a woman also, right? It is not necessary that it has to be a man. So the understanding of people can also be used to help other people development. So own development as well as others development. So observation is the key skill which should be developed for doing all these things. So there are like this, there are many things. I have just covered, so you can see that different teaching learning methods and there are different skills. I have just focused on the observation. There also, I just did this observation aspect. I didn't do the group discussion. Maybe you can call it group discussion, but may not be seminar, right? So many other things, I have not done it. Some aspect of thinking, we have done it. And some aspect of self-awareness and evaluation, right? We did the self-awareness, the first 3 questions which we asked. What is management? Why are we teaching? And what is the best way to teach, right? So we were also thinking about it. We were reflecting about it. So there was some self-awareness, self-reflection on those aspects. Okay, so this is the final reflection for the whole session. So we did a reflection for the activity, but this is the final reflection for the whole session. So I am going to create this column on the Padlet. What you have to do is that share a thought or feeling, okay, about a thought, skill, attitude, feeling, belief you are walking away with. So it can be anything. So just share that. It would be really nice to go through your reflections. So let's spend 2-3 minutes on this activity. So I have created the column number 8. I am also sharing the link again on the Zoom chat. So please go and reflect on the okay, yeah, I have shared the Padlet link again in the Zoom chat. Please go and reflect on this column. Any thought, feeling, attitude, belief, whatever you are working with, or any other way, if you want to reflect, that is also perfectly fine. There is one more way to reflect, which is about I used to think and now I think. So if there is any learning happening, then there should be a change in the thinking. There should be a change in the behavior, right? So whether we learned or not, that can also be reflected, that is there any change in the way we think or the way we behave or the way we act, right? So you can also use this thinking routine. It is also called a thinking routine. You can also use it with your classroom. So whenever you are teaching something, you can give them this thinking routine that I used to think, now I think. And let's see whether there is any change in the thinking of the students or not, right? So that can also be done. Someone is saying it is about learners, not self. Very interesting. Yeah, please keep reflecting. So we'll take 2 more minutes to reflect on that and we will conclude. Wow, someone is saying, I feel more connected when my name comes, but you are not writing your name. So I can't call your name. Please write down your name so that I can call your name and you can feel connected. Okay, someone is saying, I thought online classes can't be done in participative way, but now I got good idea about how to make my online classes participative. Very nice. Thanks a lot. If you got that, I think the session is successful. If at least we learned something about the participation. Okay. Jagdishwar sir is saying, I found that people won't communicate with unknown person on first meeting. A teacher has to be more empathetic. Wow, what a point. Very nice. It is a learning about risk and its management. Wow, very nice. Yeah. So many of you have taken the risk of communicating with unknown people, right? So is that a risk or is that a fun aspect? So that is also you can think about. Observe how many people are participating. Very nice. Very nice. If another thing which we can take away from this session is about observation skill, that would be great. That would be great. Yeah. Sasi Kumar sir is saying that really we know to make learning effectively. Okay, interesting. Okay, great. So let me quickly go to the next thing and summarize what, yeah, you can keep writing your reflection. I would love to read all of your reflection even after the session. But in this session, probably I may not have enough time to go through all of your reflections, but please keep writing. Okay, great. So next thing is that I have to quickly summarize what we have done today. So we can use this observation as a learning tool rather than just learning from the text. We can learn from observation. So being observant, learning from observing others and giving them the opportunity to observe. So if we are teaching students this observation skill, we should also give them the opportunity to observe, right? So we can create the breakout rooms where they can observe each other, right? Or we can create something where they can observe each other. So it is very important to provide opportunity to develop a skill if you want to develop that skill, right? So today we have, that's why we have created that breakout room where you can observe each other. Also, you can practice other skills, right? Then we have learned about the participative learning. So we did a self-participation, which was about reflecting on all those topics of what is management, why are we teaching management, what is the best way to teach management. So that was self-participation. We were participating with ourselves. Then we have gone through the responses of others on the Padlet. So Padlet is another wonderful tool which can be used because you can disable the approval, means others will not be able to see until you approve it. Okay. So you will not bias students. They will not get biased by seeing the others' responses. So Padlet can also be used for participative learning. Then we did a breakout room and we also participated very differently, right? So everyone had a very different kind of participation. So we can also learn from that why there was a different kind of participation. Then reflection as a learning tool, as some of you also mentioned, that we should reflect on each and everything. Why are we teaching, right? What is the purpose of doing a particular activity, right? What is the purpose of teaching a particular concept, right? So we should reflect on the purpose of everything, right? And then giving them also the time to reflect. So today, if you have observed, we have reflected, and now this Padlet is available to every one of us, and we can go through each other's responses, and we can learn from each other, right? So that's why this reflection is very important. So if I say what are the three key takeaways from today's session, then that is observation, participation, and reflection. Okay, and others also, whatever you have mentioned, definitely those are there. So I can't write down everything here. Then I think I will take whole day to summarize that. So I don't want to do that. So that's why I have written just the key three takeaways. So before we take questions and answers, I would like to quickly take the feedback. So I think you have also done this exercise yesterday also. So what you have to do is that you have to go to this website called menti.com, okay? And you have to put this code 12474456, okay? So you put this code and then you will see some question and you have to respond to that question. So that is what you have to do. So let me also share this screen where you should be able to see the code. I will write down in the chat also so that you have that code with you.
Provide the link in the chat room.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Tarun sir?
So you have to go to this website called www.menti.com. So that is the website where you have to go. And then you have to type this code 12474456. So this is the code which you have to enter, and then there will be a question where you have to respond to that. If you are able to access it, please let me know on the chat that yes, you are able to see a question.
Tarun sir.
Yeah.
A personal request from our organizers.
Yeah.
That please spend 5 minutes on Padlet, how to use it, and also 5 minutes on Zoom breakout, because many of us are using Zoom for hosting our online classes.
Okay.
If it is possible from your end.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Okay, let me do that quickly while others are giving the feedback.
Yes.
So what you have to do is that you have to go to this website called padlet.com and you have to log in. So once you go to this website, you have to log in. I have already logged in, so that's why you will not see that screen. But otherwise, you will see that screen. And once you log in, you will see this option, make a Padlet. So you click on that option, make a Padlet. And then you see many different options, what kind of different kind of Padlets you can create. I have created this shelf. So click select. Okay. Once you select, then it will give you some options. What kind of name do you want to keep? The links, so let's say I said that participation. So then you will see that whatever I am writing here, that will appear in the web address here. Okay. So participation. Then you can click on this comment so others can comment on each other's response. You can click on the attributes. You can click on this reaction so each others can give some thumbs up to each other if they like someone else's response. Then if you want approval, then click on this approval. So others will not be able to see the other's response if you haven't approved it. And this filter profanity, if some bad words are used, then automatically it will convert that into emojis and all. So once you do that, all these things, click on next. So once that is done, then it will say start posting. So you can start posting here. So let's say I want to create first question that. And that's all. You just have to share this link with the participants. Others will be able to participate. That's all. Any questions with respect to Padlet?
Okay, so we just have to share the link, create this and share the link with the students.
Right,
so that they can participate. Okay.
If you have asked for the approval, then you will see something on your screen where it will say that, look, for example, here. So this post, Chandrasekhar sir's post, no one else will be able to see other than me until I approve it. Once I say approve, then others will be able to see. So that option you can see whether you want to use or not, depending on whether you want others to see those responses or not. So that is one feature which can be used. Anything else with respect to Padlet?
Nothing from my end.
Okay, great. So let me do the Zoom thing if I can do it now. So let me share my whole screen and see if you can see my. Do you see my Zoom controls now?
Zoom breakout will work with basic account, or
no, I don't think it will. The paid account only it should be there.
Okay.
So do you see my Zoom controls now?
No.
Sorry, no. It's still Padlet is on.
Okay, there is some issue. I don't know why am I not able to. Or maybe what I will do is that I will create this.
Shall I take you through the our Zoom account setting this one?
Yeah, you can do that, sir. So I will stop sharing so that.
Yes.
Yeah, I will stop sharing. You can share. I will take a question and answer after this Zoom breakout session, because this is a very important feature which every one of us can use. So yeah, let's learn about it.
Yes, hope.
So yeah, you have to. So this is how you will see when you log in into the Zoom.us, and then you can go to the settings. And once you go to the settings, you can just do Control F, and then you can search for breakout. You do a Control F and breakout. So many of the times this will be disabled by default. So it should be enabled. So it should be blue as you are seeing on the screen. It should look like that rather than the gray. So yeah, it should be blue. And then this checkbox, which you see at the bottom, that allow host to assign participants to breakout room when scheduling. So this can be done even during the scheduling. So that also you can check it. So once you check it, it will ask you to save. So you just have to, it should come there. Maybe you can, yeah, correct. So because that setting is already there, so that's why it will not ask. So once you modify the setting, it will ask you to save. So just do the save. And once you do that, then you should be able to see at the bottom, you see, right? These breakout room options at the bottom, not in the web browser, but in the whatever. Okay, you may not be able to see. Co-host has
to go for. I have to go for scheduling a new meeting.
Correct, correct. Yeah, breakout room pre-assigned can be checked if we want to check. Otherwise, you can also create on the go also. So like if you want to create from the beginning, if you already know who are the participants, then you can do pre-assigned. Otherwise, you can create on the go. So today we have done on the go. We haven't pre-assigned. Yeah, so then that meeting is scheduled and we just have to save and then start this meeting. Right now, I think we may not be able to start this meeting because we are already having this meeting going on. So, but yeah, once you start the meeting, you will see some breakout room options. So maybe Kishore sir, if you stop sharing, I will
Yes.
share on the.
Yes, I
yeah. Okay, so let me share my screen. So you will see something like this. So once you have the Zoom meeting started, you will see something like this Zoom controls. And you have to click on this more and you will see different options. So there will be this breakout room option. So let me quickly. Yeah. Someone wanted to say something?
Nothing, please continue.
Okay. So yeah, so once that is there, you see my new screen now, where you can see that create breakout rooms. How many breakout rooms we want to create, just write down there. So today we have created 40 breakout rooms. You will be amazed to see, right? 40 parallel sessions are going on. And assign automatically, so it will randomly assign. Or we can also allow participants to choose. So whoever chooses first that group, once it is filled, they will not be able to, no one else will be able to join that group. But we can assign automatically because then there is a lot of team bonding, they are knowing new people, all these things can also happen. So once you do that, just say create and the room will be created and then you have to click on this open all room. So once you click on this open all rooms, participants will see a pop-up and once they click join, they should be able to join the breakout room. So that is all about breakout rooms. Yeah, so anything else with respect to breakout rooms?
I think that's it. Shall we move ahead to question and answer, sir?
Yeah, we can.
I request participants and delegates to put your questions through chat box, or else you can unmute yourself and you can talk to sir directly and ask the questions. So there is a question from Divya Prabhu. Could you share any other interactive teaching tools that can be used in theory and quant session on Google Meet or Zoom?
Yeah, so one thing is that which can also be done is about, as many of you already talked about, the role play that can be done even in the online setting. So that is another method which can be used, and others can keep writing. So whatever question is coming, please don't wait for me to answer. Everyone can participate here. You can give your inputs also so that we can learn from each other. So that is one way. Another thing is that you can show them some video and let them. So today we have done a reading exercise, right? But we can show them some video, analyze that video, what do they observe, and those kind of things can also be done. So that is another way we can have the more participation. Or sometimes we can also do this polling. So in Zoom, there is also a poll option where we don't see others' names. So some students may be very conservative or they may be very shy. They may not want to write down their names. So if we have the poll option, that everyone can participate. So that is another tool which can be used. Yeah, the presentation will be shared. So I will share it with the Kishore sir after the session, and you should be able to. Yeah, so another important thing on the presentation is that I also provided links wherever I thought that there can be more reading. So please use those links and you can read more about on all those aspects. For example, that observation and skill and teaching learning method document, which I was talking about from University of Pune. I also provided the link of that in the here. You can see the link of that. Similarly, I have provided link for many of the things which I felt that might be helpful to read further. So use that. Yeah.
When we enter breakout, yes, sir, please.
Yeah, I
please.
can see them. So when we enter the breakout room, whether the present meeting or its voice get disconnected, sir, how it works? Could you please explain its functioning and returning back to the main meeting? Okay. Yeah. So when we enter the breakout rooms, you will not be able to listen to the main room. So one thing can be also be done is that there can be some participants who are already in the main room. Like today also we had some participants who didn't join the breakout room. So then that way we will be participating in the main breakout room. But whoever is talking in the breakout rooms, your voice will not be heard in the main breakout room. That is your own personal room, that's all. And when you come back, then you will be able to listen to others and you will be able to communicate to others. Imran sir is saying, if any book available online and links available, please share it. Imran sir, if you can be a little more specific, or if you can unmute which kind of book are you talking about, that would be helpful. Okay, Senthil sir is saying Padlet. Yeah, it is very interesting tool. Please use that. Anyone else has a question, ma'am?
If any participants have a question, I request you to unmute.
There is one concern here. I will read.
Bhagavati ma'am is saying that it has been told that Zoom is not credible. How secure it is? Yeah, I think we should not worry about security because we are just doing the academic aspect. If there is something which is very secretive, then probably we might be concerned about. For that also, now Zoom has integrated many security options, so I think it should not be a problem. Yeah, sir, go ahead. Someone had a question, please go ahead.
Can the participants use mobile to use Padlet?
Yes, definitely. Was there anyone today who was using the mobile and you were using the Padlet?
Yes, sir, we used Padlet in mobile only.
Yeah, so it is very easy on the mobile also. You can try by yourself.
Any other questions?
So do you have in Google Meet this kind of options?
Google Meet also has breakout rooms, but the simple Google Meet, which is free, doesn't have this breakout room option. So we have to buy the subscription, then only we have it.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Tarun sir, are there any methods to show live calculations? Especially
live calculation.
Like mathematics you deal in your institute. How do you do it online? I mean.
Okay, so we generally use something called So we use a tab where we write down on that, and then whiteboard is also used. So there are some sketch noting softwares are also there where you can do that. Let me see if I can quickly find that. So I also do it on the PPT also. So I will just write down on the PPT. That is also sometimes I do.
Okay.
Yeah, meanwhile, others, if any other question is there, please keep writing.
Yeah, please. Any questions is there, you can put through the chat box.
Do we have any other applications to conduct assessments like
paid version of it?
assessments?
So if I understood the question correctly, you are saying how can we do the assessment in an online setup? Is that the question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Perfect. So first thing is that
Hello, Mr. Sarun sir, not only assessment, even the internal test can we conduct through online?
Yes.
No,
yes.
all the
Test?
Yeah.
the quiz, assignments, everything online.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Chandrasekhar sir and Devarajan sir, a very interesting question and very important question. So many of the times what we are getting the question from the participants, from the teachers, is that when we ask a question, many of the times the student will just copy it from the Google and write down the answer, right? So that is one difficulty which many of the teachers are facing. So what we have to do is that we have to ask a question which they can't find out on the Google. Okay. So like, for example, this accounting question which I have posted, if I am saying that how can we make it more interesting? How can we make it more motivating? This kind of question they may not say, or they, for their families, as you said, right? Now they can't copy the calculation of their family from the Google, right? Now they have to do it, that exercise by themselves. So that is the first thing, which kind of questions we are asking. Are we asking the questions which are memory based, as Pallavi mentioned in the beginning, or are we asking the questions which are thinking based? So if they are thinking based questions, they may not be able to copy. Second thing is that we can use Google Form. So we can use Google Form for that. And you can also pre-assign the marks. But again, let's not keep the only MCQ questions which are like memory based. We can also have some thought-provoking.
Addition to this, actually, myself, Dr. Devraj, earlier I was working for University of Oman. So where I was working for the foreign university, there we were using Moodle. That is a online paid version which is subscribed by the university. So which we were conducting the many assessments like quiz, like the lengthy exams, assignments, which is like a synchronous and asynchronous online teaching methods we were using. So like now we know the realities, especially like the many of Indian institutions, they are not much into the online, especially the synchronous and asynchronous teaching methods. So we are only more focusing towards the delivering part of the end users. So in this part, do we have any free source or the free source which is available in the online to conduct the assessments? Like yeah, I agree with you. With application oriented questions, we can ask the questions to write from their own. But do we have any other applications or do we have any other open source applications which we can conduct the quiz? So multiple choice, the quizzes. So
yeah, so there is one Google Form I really like. They have multiple options, so even the quizzes can be done in the Google Form. Also, there is something called Kahoot. Okay, where it is not about the assessment, but the quizzes can be done on the go, and it gamify the things. So that Kahoot is also very interesting tool which can be used. But for the assessment, I will prefer using the Google Form. That is what I feel. If others are using some other tools, please put it on the chat.
What about Teachment, sir?
Sorry?
Teachment app.
Teachment app. I'm not aware of that.
What about hot potatoes? Have you heard? Hot potatoes can also be used.
Yeah, so please keep putting all these options on the chat so that we can learn from each other. So Teachment, Ashumim is saying that. Yeah. Okay. I hope I answered that question. Okay, Jagdishwar sir is saying I am facing difficulty in showing formula which has a special symbol in PPT and Word. Kindly share. Anyone knows different tools? Yeah, please keep asking these questions to the whole group. We can learn from each other. Like I learned about TeachMeet today. Okay, so yeah, we can learn from each other.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
In Teachment app, the attendance is generated percentage-wise. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
And there we can have so many options, like we can supply the study material as well as we can give the assignment, and we can share the PDF, LCD, PPTs also. So the teachment is more effective rather than this Google Meet and other things. The only thing is that we have to work hard to create our own study material and PPTs. And we can have the share screening also.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I have never explored it. So yeah, it might be very
Yes, sir.
useful.
But I am using it, is very quite effective.
Today, this blended learning is common because even UGC proposes 40% of the syllabus should be online learning. So invariably, we have to depend on all these new apps so that we can make learning more simple and easy to the students.
Yeah, also we can use this Mentimeter, which I used today also, and I think it was used yesterday also, to take some quick feedback, some quick thoughts, because like it gives a very visual depiction of that, right? So that is another tool which can be used. It is really very powerful and very visual. So I will encourage all of you, if you have already not used this tool, then please do that. You can see that right now we can see so many things in a very visual representation, interesting, excellent, participative learning, learning something new, and so on. So that is another tool which can be used. Amita ma'am has raised the hand. Amita ma'am, go ahead.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I am not from the college university. I'm from school only. And I used Kahoot and Mentimeters many times.
Nice.
Actually, I want to learn something new. That's why I joined here.
Okay. Very nice, ma'am. Thanks a lot for joining.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we also work with the schools.
I'm a vice principal at school, sir. I used many times Kahoot and Mentimeters. It's very useful, but today I learned something new. Thank you for that.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. We shall end the question answer session now. Oh, what a great session. What we usually participants and organizer expect is, okay, resource person will come, will start his PPT, he or she start his PPT, then start explaining about it. So today's topic, power of participative management. Actually, we experienced power of participative management live. I'm not exaggerating this, but learners also suggested a teacher that how to learn different apps, if I'm not wrong. So this is the power of participative learning. This is how the participative learning happens. But it's a live session we had, live experience we have undergone. Thank you very much, Chobisa sir. Now I'm handing over to Madhushri, Assistant Professor of Management, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning to one and all. I deem it a great privilege and honor to propose vote of thanks on this 7 days International Faculty Development Program on new paradigms in management education. First of all, let me thank Almighty God for making this session a resounding success. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Tarun Chobisa, who despite his busy schedule has found some time to grace this occasion by teaching us on power of participative learning, sir. Sir, really, we had a very wonderful session. You made all of us to participate actively in this session. And we also understood how online classes can be made very participative by using various applications and options we have it in Zoom and other apps. Thank you very much, sir. I also express my heartfelt thanks to Chief Patron, Dr. B. Chandrasekhara, Principal, Government First Grade College, Vijayanagar, Bengaluru. I also thank Patron, Dr. Shubha, IKSC Coordinator, GFGC Vijayanagar, Bengaluru. I also thank convener of this program, Professor Manjula R, HOD of Management Department, for her support and coordination. Thank you. I also thank I express my heartfelt thanks to Professor Kishore Kumar, Organizing Secretary, and also MBA PG Coordinator for successfully organizing this session. I thank Professor Pallavi, Coordinator of this program, for successfully moderating this session. At last, I thank all the resource persons and delegate participants who have participated in this session from across nation and also from other nation. Thank you all. And I also thank all the teaching and non-teaching fraternities of Government First Grade College, Vijayanagar, for their cooperation and support. I thank you one and all for your attention and patient participation. Over to Pallavi, madam.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll take the opportunity to thank Madhushri madam. She's also coordinator of this program. Thank you very much. Dear delegates, we have come to into a wonderful session for day 2. We'll be meeting tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. for the day 3. We'll be talking, the session will be about stress management for effective personal and professional life from Dr. B.V. Katyayani. So looking forward for your all enthusiastic participation. Thank you one and all for participating for today's session. Thank you.
Thank you all for the wonderful interaction. I learned a lot from every one of you.
Dr. Tarun sir, thank you very much. It was very, very interactive session. Thank you very much. We'll be in touch with you. And please look forward the same cooperation in future too for our institution.
Definitely, sir, definitely. My mail ID is there, so others can also, if they want to reach me, you can reach me on LinkedIn, or I will put my mail ID in the chat. So it is just tarun.s2seducation@gmail.com. So yeah, you can feel free to reach me if you need any help or whatever capacity I can help, I will be happy.
Actually, Tarun sir, the Teachment app is really good. The features what they have provided. I mean, you can take live classes. You can also record the same live classes and make them available for future access. You can conduct tests like multiple choice test, and also subjective questions you can create. And you can assign time actually. Within that time, the test will start only at the start time. It will end at the end time. I mean, you can assign time and you can assess students accordingly. Also, you can create some assignments there. There is a chat option where you can chat with the students directly. There is also notice board. Best thing is you don't have to worry about taking attendance here. The attendance is taken care by the Teachment. Advantage here is, like, many of the colleges may have students like more than 100 in a class like ours, where it is very difficult to spend time in taking attendance. No? And also there is a possibility of like someone unknown breaking into the room and creating a issue. So here only students of your class can join. You know their name, you know their numbers, and there is the high level of security has been used in this case. Yes, there is little issue related to connectivity. Some students may face connectivity because they are using very less internet bandwidth. They want to save internet also, because all the Indian students may not have so much of data, like 1 GB or 1.5 GB, what they get in a day may not be sufficient for them to sit for all the 4 or 5 classes. So yes, but it's really good app. Other faculties can also try for conducting their classes. Yes, of course, Zoom is good. Google Classroom is one of the best option. And the one you suggested today are very live, interactive, which we can use it to make active sessions. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, I will also explore Teachment, so I also learned about it.
Shall we wind up, sir?
Yes, yes, madam. We'll wind up for the day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
Set